Okay, now it's recording. So, I hope that you are having a good day. And Jasmine, we are already almost at 9 before to go to sleep. So today we have the theme of working with the emotion of sadness, also when we feel depressed. It's called the radical acceptance. And for me, in my personal experience of the things that I went through, the best medicine when I was in those times where I feel more low, the best medicine has been, of course, my practice, but to cultivate a heart with gratitude and appreciation. So gratitude and appreciation has been the practice that I do every day, but especially in those times when things are not so easy. Hello, Susie. Welcome. Just start explaining the class for today. And if you were here during the last series, the 5 elements according to Chinese medicine, we were looking into this emotion of sadness related to the metal element. And the metal element was connected with the lungs and the large intestine. So it was about detoxifying, it was about letting go, and it was about allowing things to move through us, allowing things to also to go away. So today we're going to be working a lot with the lungs. We are going to be working a lot with the upper body and working with the arms and the shoulders and the hands. So let's take a moment to arrive, finding your comfortable sitting position. Just taking a moment to check in and to let go of our day. So some of you already have the full day. Some of you are still in the middle of the day and have a lot coming up after this class. Either way, so if you can let go of that, so if you can take this time to feel into your body. Noticing your breath, noticing the quality of your breathing in this moment. Feeling the sitting bones rooted down into the block or maybe into the mat. Maybe into your cushion. Feeling the earth beneath us. Noticing if there is any tension in your body. Is there any area of tightness, any area where you feel discomfort and you feel pain? See if you can become aware of that. Maybe the face, relax your face, maybe your shoulders, dropping the shoulders down. Maybe your hips, you can bring more attention into your hips, into your pelvis. Where are you holding the tension? And see if you can start softening that area in your body. notice how after a couple minutes cultivating stillness and cultivating conscious breathing, your body becomes a little bit softer. And we start becoming a little more present within yourself, more mindful into what is happening inside, where the tension is, how we can release the tension, like bringing the attention into that area. Breathing through the area, relaxing the area of tension. And start lengthening your breath. So if you can take long and deep and full breath, know that we need to make a huge effort to elongate the breath, but gently. Allow your breath to become a little bit deeper, a little bit longer. Creating space in your lungs, expanding the lungs during the inhalation, and feel the lungs contracting during the exhalation. Feel that expansion and contraction. It's a natural movement. Now we need to make it happen. So natural breathe. You can just feel it. One more minute here. And placing the hands together in front of the heart. Taking a moment to set an intention for today's practice. The theme for today is how to embrace, how to accept what it is, how to create a space for the new, how to cultivate a heart that is grateful. Grateful for the lessons that we learn, for the growth that we have, and the transformation that those experiences that already past or relationships or jobs, and how we grow through them. Set your personal intention. Maybe there is something specific you would like to dedicate your practice to. And I'm going to open this session chanting one unifying Om. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, release your hands down into your thighs. Good. And we're going to start with a pranayama practice. It's called like a breathing twist. And we're going to bring the hands into the shoulders. I'm going to demonstrate first. We're going to start energizing the spine and the lungs. So we are going to inhale and twist through the left. And on the exhale, we are going to twist to the right. So it will look like inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Yes. Okay, let's do it. And I'm going to put the timer. Hands into your shoulders. Try to keep your spine straight. And bring your chest towards the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can close your eyes. And twist in. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Last 30 seconds. Maybe closing the eyes can help you. Feel the twist from your lungs, from your upper body. And exhale, come up to the center, release your hands down. Keep your eyes closed, take a moment to feel. Noticing, how does it feel? Can you feel the energy running through the spine, through your chest, through your shoulders, through your arms? And we're going to do one more time, this time the opposite direction. Bringing your hands into your shoulders. You can make a fist or you can bring your fingers together. It doesn't really matter the position of your fingers, but just that you feel relaxed here. Now we are going to inhale through the right and exhale through the left. Whenever you feel ready, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Using the momentum. You can close your eyes. Strong inhale, strong exhale. Start twisting from the upper body, from the upper back. Last 15 seconds. And exhale, coming back to the center, release your hands down. Feel into your body, noticing how it feels. Maybe you have created a little more space into your upper spine, into your lungs, into your chest. Maybe your heart is beating faster. How does it feel? Good, and whenever you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Good. So I really like this breathing technique to activate the lungs, to activate the energy into the upper spine and into the chest. And the next exercise is a tapping exercise. Maybe you are familiar with tapping. There's some points in the body that once you tap, the energy starts flowing through those areas. And we are going to use the fingertips, and we are going to spray the fingers, and we are going to tap into our chest. If it's painful, just be a little more gentle. Just tap in the chest, tap in the collarbones, moving a little bit lower into the heart space. You can keep your eyes closed if that feels a little bit easier to tune in. Expanding down into your ribs, your floating ribs. And moving intuitively, where do you need to tap? Where do you need to allow the energy to flow? into the side ribs, into the side body. And exhale, release your hands down, taking a moment to feel. So feeling the energy into your chest, into your hands, into your fingers, into your heart space. Conscious breathing. Maybe you notice some changes already into your upper body, into your chest area. Noticing how this breathing exercise feels within your body. Good, and you're gonna start with the yin practice, leaning back, releasing your legs forward, and shake your legs, wiggle your legs side to side, your feet. Good, and the first yin pose of this practice is gonna be Anahatasana. We're gonna create a space into our heart for gratitude, feel the appreciation for the lessons that already passed. It's about letting go of this practice as well. Remember, Anahatasana, there is different variations. You can walk the feet. So I will demonstrate a few variations and then we can go together. You can walk the hands forward and raise the forehead down. Another variation is when you rest the chin into the floor. Another variation is to do a quarter of a dog. It's called, or it's a variation of Anahatasana, where we bring, for example, the right hand across the mat and we rest the forehead into the right arm. And then we go to the other side as well. Because it's an asymmetrical pose, we need to balance both sides. You can also support your forehead with the cushion if this feels too much, or also the chest. You can open your arms a little bit wider if you feel tight. Or another variation is to use the blocks. If you have the blocks, you can rest your forearms into the blocks to go deeper into a shape. So take your variation. If the shoulders feel tight, remember, open your arms a little bit wider. Take a moment to feel into our bodies. Sometimes we go through these times when we feel low, we feel sad, we can maybe feel depressed. And sometimes these times come with a feeling of loss. Maybe we actually experience some loss in our life. Maybe we lost a job or family member, or relationship didn't work, or you need to leave a place, or this comes with sadness sometimes. And if we are able to let go of that, if we are not able to accept the situation as it is, accept that it didn't work the way we planned it or the way we expected, we can be stuck into this cycle of sadness and grief and feeling lost. So how we can accept what it is without going back to the past and trying to figure it out with the mind what we could have done better or different. As the past, you cannot change it. That accepting of what is, embracing and appreciating the lessons. And at the end of the day, it's all a journey of transformation and growth. And those situations, those people in our life have taught us, as being our teachers. Last minute here. The mindfulness, the practice of mindfulness can help us with the process of acceptance, a radical acceptance of what is. Even if we don't like it, even if it doesn't feel the way we want it or the way we expect it, if it feels uncomfortable, can you accept that? Can you embrace that feeling, that sensation, that emotion? Can you love that feeling? And say thank you to it. Say thank you for coming up. Say thank you for coming to visit you. And it's that gratitude that it will also help to bring something different, just to see things in a different perspective. With gratitude and appreciation, we can start raising our vibration from lower to higher, so creating space for gratitude. Good. And in the next inhale, very slowly lifting the chest. And on the exhale, release the chest down into the floor. You can extend the arms down along your legs and your hips, or you can bring your hands one on top of the other. Taking a moment to feel the effects of the previous pause. And in the next inhale, lift the chest, bring your forearms down into the floor. You can see me here for a moment, and I will demonstrate the next pose. There's two different variations. We are gonna be twisting into broken wings with the arms, bringing your right arm under the left arm and feeling the stretch into the other side of the right shoulder. And from here, you can keep both legs straight, or you can add a nice hip opening, bringing your left knee up. And this will be half frog. So you will maybe feel the stretch into the inner thighs and the growing on the left side, and the outside of the right shoulder. You can use the block to support your forehead, or maybe the cushion, it feels a little more comfortable for your head. I really like the block to release tension into my forehead. Your left arm can be extended forward, or you can bring your left arm to the side or to the back, resting into your low back. It's up to you. I'm taking a moment to find the first edge of your body. Breathe in deeply. Creating a space into the upper body and also into the lower body. But the main target area for this practice is going to be the chest, the shoulders, the arms, and the hands and the fingers. Cultivating stillness. And cultivating mindfulness into what is happening inside. Feeling the lungs expanding, being stimulated, the energy into the lungs for detoxification, for elimination, letting go of the past, letting go of what is holding us back. Everything is constantly changing and moving. Can we accept what it is? To create a space for the new, to create a space for gratitude. How we can transform grief and sadness into gratitude and appreciation. To see the big picture. There's no challenge lasts forever. Last 30 seconds. Each exhalation is an opportunity to release, to let go. And in the next inhale, lift the chest a little bit higher. Release your left hand down. If it's on the back, release your right hand down. Remove your left leg back to meet your right leg and your right foot. And taking a moment into a rebound. Bending the arms back or any other way that feels good to you. You can wiggle your hips or your chest or Do any movement if that is what your body needs. Preparing to the other side. This side can be totally different, not just on the arms, but also on the hips. So be gentle, extending the left arm under the right. You can keep your right arm extended forward, and you can bring the right leg up into half frog. Support your forehead if you need with a block, with a cushion. And feeling the stretch into the other side of the left shoulder this time. It's called broken wings with a half frog. Allow your breath to be long and deep. Are you still breathing deeply or maybe not? Maybe the position is restricting your lungs or you feel restricted here. See if you can create a space with each inhale and exhale. How much you can let go. It's okay to cry, it's okay to be sad, it's okay to grieve. But also we don't want to be stuck into that cycle. And once the feelings, the sensations, the emotions of sadness or grief move through you, say thank you. Say thank you for coming up. Say thank you to those experiences. Say thank you to those relationships that taught you, but they no longer maybe serve you anymore. Yes, we want to keep flowing through life. We want to feel gratitude to those experiences. We can open up to create a space for the new, for the unknown. As everything keeps changing constantly. Like in nature, everything changes. The seasons, the night, followed by the day, the tides change. The leaves fall from the trees. And we also accept change. Can we embrace change? And on the next exhale, you can bring your right hand back into the floor, push your right hand into the mat, and lift a little bit higher. We can have space to release our position, and you can lie down into the belly or into your back, your choice. Just taking a moment to feel the echo of the previous pose, to feel the effects into the arms, into the chest, into the shoulders. And inhale, coming back into the center, hands into the mouth, lifting the chest up, and come into a spin pose. Just for a moment, as I'm going to demonstrate the next pose. It's called open wings, or yeah, we call it open wings. So we extend the right arm to the side, and with your left hand, you can press your left hand into the mat. You can bend your left foot, left knee, and bring your left foot flat on the mat. If you have cushions, you can use the cushions behind your buttocks, behind your back, so you can feel a little more comfortable here. And you might need a block to support your head. Options with your left arm. You can keep your left hand flat on the mat, or you can bring your left arm up into the air. This is a little more intense for your, on the inside of the right arm, or you can bring your left hand to meet the right hand. It's quite intense, so be gentle. The right hand is facing down into the floor, so we feel the stretch into the inside of the right arm and the chest. Once you feel the first resistance in your body, the first edge, stay there. If you are very, very open in your shoulders and in your chest and in your arms, you can try to bring both feet flat on the mat, so your chest is turning up towards the ceiling. That is like quite challenging, but it can be a progression for you. You can close your eyes. Feeling the opening of the inside of the right arm, the chest. You may even feel the stretch into the left arm as well, depending on the degree of your stretch. And in this pose, we are deeply working and stimulating with the lance meridian, running through the inside of the arm. Noticing how it feels when you get into this shape. Opening the upper body. Last minute here. Is there any feeling coming up? Is there any sensation coming up? Changing, moving through you. Can we accept what it is without trying to change it, or manipulate it in the way we want, or the way we like, or the way we feel is good acceptance of this moment as it is. And the next exhale, release your left arm down and start turning your left hip down also into the floor. Taking your time, moving slowly. And release your right arm back down into your right hip, taking a moment to feel. You can wiggle your arms or your legs or your spine or making any movement that your body needs. Once you feel ready, extend the left arm to the side. Switch the cushions. I like to use them, but maybe you don't need them. And with your right hand, press the floor. Start lifting the right hip up, maybe bringing your right foot flat on the mat. And you can keep your right hand pressing into the floor or bring your right arm up into the ceiling. Or maybe you can try to bring both hands together or close towards each other. Support your forehead if you need. And commit to stillness when you have found that first edge. Feeling into the inside of the left arm. Does it feel different? Does it feel the same? Does it feel warm, cold? How does it feel? Allow your breath to sink you deeper into your body and into this moment. So your breath is your best friend, is your anchor for this moment-to-moment experience. last minute here. Maybe your body feels a little more open and you would like to go deeper, or maybe not. Or just enough and you need to go any more than this. This practice allows us to learn to become more intimate about our bodies, the edges of our body. So we can be more gentle, more respectful, more kind towards ourselves without forcing, without pushing, allowing time and practice to open up our bodies. And on the next exhale, very slowly, release your right hand down into the floor. And with time, start releasing your right hip down. You can bring both arms side to side of your hips and look into the side. Feel the sensation throughout your arms, through your spine, throughout your body. Maybe a deeper breath, maybe a longer breath, maybe sound. Come up, maybe a thought or sensation or memory. And slowly bringing your hands side to side of your chest. Inhale, lifting the chest. And on the exhale, child's pose. This is going to be our next pose, child's pose. Separate your knees. Maybe you can support your chest with the bolster, or you can go all the way down. Maybe your forehead supported with the bolster. If this is too much, you can support your buttocks and your hips with the bolster. Forehead resting into the floor. Relax your shoulders. Can you notice if there is any tension still in your body? Maybe into your neck, maybe into your face. Are you holding tension in the jaw? Is there any tension in your eyes, softening the eyes? Your fingers are relaxed, your hands, your palms. Feel your forearms resting into the floor. Then moving a little bit lower into the chest. Relax your chest, relax your rib cage. Your belly is relaxed. Relax your low back. Relax your legs and your feet. Another practice that is very healing for me is to lie down in nature, to lie down on the earth. And to allow the earth to hold me. As I keep letting go and releasing deeper and deeper and deeper. I trust that everything will work out. And I feel the nature. I feel Mother Earth holding me and supporting me. And I know I can trust. It's that trust that allows me to let go deeper, and to surrender into what is. And as I do that, I realize that everything will change. Nothing lasts forever, and I accept it. It's another experience teaching me and allowing me to grow. So I say thank you for it. We become a little bit softer, a little more gentle with ourselves, more kind to ourselves, more compassion to ourselves. Sometimes we are too hard on ourselves. So taking this time to sit back and to appreciate what it is, to say thank you to what it is. Does that grief allow us to become softer? The heart broken allow us to become wiser, and the suffering allow us to be even stronger. At the end of everything, we are still growing and evolving and transforming, and we should be proud of that growth. Knowing everything will transform. And in the next inhale, we lift the chest. We walk the hands back, and this time we're going to lie down into our backs. Remove the bolsters, the blocks, and extend the legs forward. Lie down slowly. Taking your time. Feeling into our bodies, feeling the effects of the previous pause. How much you can feel. Can you still feel your breath? Can you still feel your lungs expanding, contracting? Preparing for our next pose, nail pose. Ladies, if you are in your moon cycle, I suggest to bring the legs 90 degrees up in the wall. You can also use the bolster under your buttocks if this one is challenging. And bring the legs 90 degrees if you don't have a wall. Or you can also go into dangling pose. If you are not in your moon cycle, you can go into the full expression of this pose slowly, and maybe using bolsters to support your feet if you don't go all the way down, or maybe the blocks. So we support the low back. I'm going to demonstrate and then you can go. And we stay here. In this variation, where we are working with the upper back and with the arms, the legs are not so important, so you can bend the knees. Or you can keep the legs straight to work on the hamstrings as well. So once you feel ready, find that first edge of your body. Good. If you feel that you cannot breathe properly, then go a little bit more gentle. No need to push. No need to force our bodies. Commit to stillness once you find the edge, the first resistance. Feeling the stretch into the whole back line of the body, into the back of the neck, into the upper back, the middle back. Maybe you also feel it into the low back. Probably you feel it into the low back. And the hamstrings, the back of the knees, and the whole back line. Are you still breathing deeply? Are you still here? Are you somewhere else? Mindfulness, inner breath, and inner body will help us to become more aware of what is happening inside. This moment-to-moment experience. Noticing what is coming up. Noticing what is moving through you. Noticing if there is any tension in your body, then you can become more aware of the tension. You can move your breath into that area of tension to create space, to create room for the energy to move freely through that area. Yeah, sometimes we have those moments of feeling low, feeling sad, feeling depressed. But it is because we are alive. If we were not alive, we were not feeling those emotions. So about embracing the yin and the yang and the highs and the lows. One cannot exist without the other. And seeing the big picture can help us to remember that everything will change. It's a matter of time. But if we resist, it will persist. And as the Buddha taught, we cannot avoid pain, but we can avoid suffering. Good, and slowly exhale, release, taking your time. So if you are in dangling, bending the knees and sitting down into the floor and letting into the back. If you are in a snail, taking your time to roll your back down and your legs down to feel the sensations when you release the pose. You can wiggle your legs, or you can do a counter pose, bringing your knees into your chest, or you can cultivate stillness. Bringing the knees into the chest, hugging it side to side very gently. Preparing for twister roots. You stay in the floor, opening the arms in a T position, and you can bring the right leg over the left leg. You can bind once or twice, so you can bring your right foot behind your left for twister root. If this is way too complicated and too much, then just one time and release your legs into the left side. You can use the cushions to support your legs. Look into the left shoulder. Feeling the opening into the chest, into the arms, the twist into the spine. Twist the roots. Good. Spinal twist. And if you would like to add any variation, maybe you can bring your left hand over your right side, if that feels good. Or you can bring your knees a little bit higher, a little bit lower. Any adjustment is good. Only you know how to feel from the inside. You still breathing deeply. So you somewhere else in your mind. Were you in the past? Were you in the future maybe? Keep softening, letting go. Feel the earth beneath you, supporting you, holding you. It becomes a little bit easier when we feel supported with the earth, loving ourselves, and trusting in our bodies, trusting that everything will be okay. And it's that trust and help us to let go and surrender. That trust within ourselves, that inner wisdom to know without knowing, to expand our mind and to go beyond that. Beyond the mind, back into the heart and say thank you for it. For whatever is coming out to be released, whatever you're experiencing. And say thank you for it. And the next inhale, bring the legs back to the center. Take your time. Release the legs all the way down into the floor for our mini savasana, rebound. Feel the effects into the spine, feel the effects into your hips, into your chest, into your arms, into your breath. Did the breath change when you release the pulse? Preparing to the other side, knees to chest, opening the arms in a T position. You can bring the left leg over the right this time and dropping the legs into the right side this time. Look into the left shoulder. If you were supporting your legs with the block, you can also do on this side, maybe with a cushion, it feels more gentle. Feeling the other side. Does it feel the same? Does it feel different? What do you notice? What is here? Are you still breathing deeply? Are you still aware of your breath? Creating a space in each breath. Each exhalation is an opportunity to relax deeper and deeper and deeper into the ground, into the earth. As we connect with our heart, as we connect with our bodies, we also connect with the earth simultaneously. Two ways, process or practice. Can you feel that? Can you sense the earth, the energy of the earth? The interchange with the energy of your body. We relax deeper and deeper and deeper. Any tension, any burden, any concern, any expectation, we can allow the earth to absorb it. As we get ourselves grounded into our bodies and into the earth, we can navigate even the stormiest roads in peace. It's a grounding into what is, that acceptance. Because life is a journey, not a race. We can become a little more gentle with ourselves. In the next inhale, bring the legs back to the center. And on the exhale, we are going to hug our knees and hug your knees as close as you can to your chest and roll side to side very gently. Massaging the spine. Preparing for the final relaxation Savasana. Covering yourself if you need with a blanket, or covering your feet with the shocks, or maybe supporting your legs with a cushion. Whatever you need to do to feel more comfortable, to be able to relax a little bit deeper. Softening deeper and deeper and deeper. Feeling the body completely relaxed. Feeling the relaxation in the whole body. Take one more deep inhalation through the nose. Deep exhalation through the mouth. Allowing your body to rest completely. And enjoy your Savasana. Taking your time to slowly come back. Making any movement on your body needs, slowly. Come back to your breath, long deep breath. Feeling again into your body. And once you feel ready, roll into the sign of fetus position. And once you're ready, coming up into sitting meditation pose. Feel one more time what is happening inside. Can you feel any changes on your physical body? Can you feel any changes into your emotional body, your feelings and your emotions? Does it change? Do you feel any shifting, any difference in the beginning of the class? Feel your mental body, your mind. Feel your energy body. How does it feel in this moment? Coming back into the heart, placing the hands together into Anjali Mudra, saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to yourself for having the courage to be here, working in yourself, cultivating mindfulness, cultivating presence, cultivating intimacy with yourself, with your feelings, with your emotions, embracing them. And you need courage for that. So say thank you to yourself. And say thank you for anything that you feel grateful. Maybe a little bit lighter when you say thank you. It's a sign of transformation, of vibrating higher. Simply feeling gratitude. Closing the practice with one only inhale through your nose. You can touch your forehead for wisdom, for intuition, to see the big picture. You can touch your lips to speak your truth, be true to yourself. And you can touch your heart for love, for gratitude, for appreciation. And you can bow down into the earth, say thank you to the earth for always embracing us and helping us. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you.